Yep.
Either one of these two?
No, not BR. Oh, because BR's is out now. No.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So it's
that's right.
one of these two or Krupp.
That's
and then Schroeder just waiting on winners. You know, the big boss of Arizona. But let's not talk about Schroeder right now. We can talk about him later. Right now, we got rDNA and Frost.
That's right.
Mega Man versus Roy. Pretty sure the whole way through. So I feel like, I mean, obviously, like what rDNA first has to do is not die.
Bro has to cope.
Yeah.
Bro is just going to have to hold that first things first. That is one hell of a way to put yourself on the map for game number 1.
So what I was going to say was what he has to do is kind of like get himself like a, oh my goodness.
That was Wally.
He almost had that really cool.
Yep.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's just like the way that like Mega Man's get up attack looked. I thought he rolled. Just like the way I saw his legs move out. But sorry, my thought was rDNA needs to try and like establish like a spacing between him and Frost so that he can play his game to like the most of his efficiency.
Yeah, just as efficiently as possible.
Yeah.
And like, you know, just so that like he's using his resources, because again, he has like a very heavy emphasis on like flow charting, like I mentioned already. So just so that he's not putting out options that he doesn't need to.
Yeah.
And he's only using them when they need to be used. But right now, he's trying to win this first game. He's got to pull out all the stops, bro, because Frost already seems to be doing that. Again, it's that momentum that he gets, and it's that momentum that he will keep. Right. Any momentum that he comes across, he will just build it up and just make it into one big old snowball effect.
Doing a very good job of, again, like just holding that too. You know, definitely kind of like shakes up a lot of players when you have like very good momentum and you kind of have no ability on how to stop it. You know, how to like stop your opponent from like beating themselves momentum.
Exactly.
And that could be like the biggest downfall that rDNA might have going into this if he can't stop Frost's momentum.
Shoot, and right now, I mean, if he does have any plans to do that, it might have to be in the next game because, you know, Frost is definitely still swinging to this day. Right, look at that, here you go, straight to the top. He's not going to take it to the blast zone just yet, and rDNA is trying to find like one of these big ol' hits. But again, remember, most of the big ol' hits that rDNA would look for in the situation are not his best moves in his arsenal.
Right.
Just off of like their usability. In power, yeah, like if you can land the move, great for you, big ups, right? But you gotta actually account for the fact that it's just not gonna land every time, and that Frost is like, you know, if he's gonna see you fishing for that move, there's a better chance that he's just not gonna fall for the bait.
Right. Exactly. Well, like what Frost kind of like needs to do right now is kind of try and catch a fish. Ooh, that wasn't sour or sweet spot, unfortunately.
It must have been.
I feel like that definitely would have killed, but it was not close enough.
Hello? Excuse you? Bro landed a forward air behind him?
Very good patience coming out from Frost. Gonna go ahead and secure himself game number 1.
I guess. I'll allow it.
Well, I mean, it's on the screen.
Doesn't mean I can't protest.
I mean, you can, but
I would just boycott the match.
like your logic would not be sound.
I think it would have. I don't think I'm crazy. I don't think it's a hot take to say that a forward air should not hit from behind, but I don't know. I guess I'm just the minority in that.
3, 2, 1.
Well, we'll see.
Go.
Game number 2, gonna go ahead and run it right back to PS2. You already know what it is. You know, it's not the stage, it's me. And then, as far as characters are concerned, we only got, I mean, he plays a Ridley, but I don't think that would be a great idea.
No, I don't think we're seeing a Ridley on that one. I think he's gonna stick with what he knows best, because I think we've already established that what he does know best, he knows pretty well. So, a counter pick to, like, you know, like lesser used character like Ridley. Shoot, I mean, do we really need it when he's hitting that? As long as he's still hitting that, I think we're covered on the Mega Man pick. Right. Because that Mega Upper is mega huge. Right?
If only it was that good in Marvel 2 where it came from. Shoot.
Is it not?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's not even. It's not even that good of this game.
No, it's not. I mean, it's strong, and
It's
I mean,
strong.
it does it gets its job done.
But like
kill.
we established though, like a move is only as good as it is usable. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Because
it has its uses. I mean, well,
Yeah.
but not really. I mean,
situational, so it can only be so usable. Like Metal Blade, he can let that out at any time to put on some pressure, but that Mega Upper's got to be at the right place and at the right time if you want to get that sweet spot that's going to do what you're talking about. So let's see what tools he's going to be using here as we now have a tied up stock count. Good parry, but not the punch is going to fall through. That back is a really good move. Just again, wasn't using the right spot.
ooh,
Okay.
very nice.
You just have
catching the invincibility with the super armor, the up B.
That was a very clean call out there. Stuff there from Frost. He's going to fall right into the F smash, though. He's going to put him off stage. And a ledge jump into back air is going to send him sailing into his last stock and into the first advantage state stock-wise that we've seen for rDNA in the set. So that's definitely a very important thing to keep in mind as we go throughout the rest of this match is that rDNA, for the first time in this set, is in the lead. Hasn't been a very long set, but you know what? You got to... I'm a commentator. If I see it, I call it out, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like you so. I mean, you always got to acknowledge. I mean, hey, like,
I'm winning.
you're winning. You're like you're doing amazing. You know?
Yeah.
Like that's how you do it. That's
And there he goes. I don't know, might not be winning for long, bro. We already got a tight stock count. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 62% is.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No commentary would have prepared me for that one, so I'm just going to let you all take away from that what you will.
Yep.
It happened. That happened. Whatever that was, you decide. We're not going to talk about it.
Game number 2 in the hands of rDNA. I mean, as unfortunate as it happened, we take those games.
You take those games. Just thinking about the Summit counter pick. Wouldn't have disagreed. I wouldn't have argued, but
Are we going back to PS2 again?
yeah. Summit pick wouldn't have been too bad.
All right, let's see how this game number 3 goes. This can, again, you know, with a 1-1 score, this can definitely turn the tide and the mentality and the emotions on how either player plays this game.
Ooh. Alright, that's huge. Damn, already has him at ledge. And already looking pretty good here as we're getting into our 1-1 stock count or game count. But I don't know, it's looking like, you know, Frost has definitely picked up a lot from the previous game already and is already piling on almost 100%. So whatever rDNA had going good for him at the end of that game, which, let's be honest, it wasn't just the SD, he was actually playing pretty good. So
Yeah, he was playing very well. But, you know, Frost is definitely trying to prove, like, hey, that SD, that was a mistake, man.
and
It was a
honestly,
very unfortunate mistake. So, you know, let's believe that is nothing more than that.
yep. Now, excuse me while I just outplay your entire first stock and keep a pretty mint condition first stock of my own.
Exactly. They're trying to keep him on ledge.
Shoot, okay. Oh, he caught him with a grab, and now he's going to catch 67%.
Yep, absolutely. I
Just
mean,
like that. It's super snappy.
80%, so I'm pretty sure you need jab, back air. That's it for you.
Yup. And he's already setting up in a position for that. Is he going to be trying to line it up? He does get the back air. It's going to be the very sour end of it, though, so not too much is going to come from that just yet.
Yes, yeah, so inwards
Backward as
to
it
the other
was.
side. Ooh, going to try to get the back air to shield, unfortunately. Not fast enough. Gets S smashed. Ooh, yep, he gets caught air dodging in. So Frost, rDNA is going to hit him with that really quick down air and go take that stock.
Wow, that was really weird. Yeah, usually that's supposed to be jab back here, but instead we just got like soft hit up air back here.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
He knows how to mix it up. I'll give him that.
Right. But now, Frost definitely trying to like find like a solid hit so he can get like a little bit more of his offense started. And this might be it right here. It's the double edge dance, 39%.
There you go.
Oh my.
okay. I see what he's trying to go for there, but as for the mega upper right there, yeah,
don't know
for 2 of them in a
about
row. Listen, again, we're commentators. We can tell you what happened. We cannot tell you what he was thinking on that one. That is a mystery. That's for Scooby and the gang to figure out, or psychiatrist. Damn, there's a lot going. There must be a lot going on in there.
Shout outs to the other bands that are playing Rock Band over here at Game on Expo, and then also shout outs to the people playing Dr. Mario behind us. It is wild out here.
It is wild out here. It is a gaming event. There's a lot of gaming going on here.
Absolutely, yeah. People are over here definitely gaming, just like these guys right here.
Yeah, I'll say that because, again, this has been a very fun event. I do feel like a lot of the focus on the event, though, was like on just like checking out the shops and stuff like that. At least for me. I don't know about anyone else.
Oh, man. Oh, that roll. That was a very dangerous roll that rDNA just did. Oh, actually, very nice tech. It does not hit the side B.
Yeah, that could have escalated very quickly, but rDNA just did a little bit of damage control to regain a little bit of neutral. The footsies are being played, and he whiffs. He whiffs again! And it was just a whiff into a whiff, and somebody had to pay out at some point, so it looks like that one's going to Frost.
Very unfortunate. rDNA definitely has to be like, you know, his potential last game was what I was going to say, so you might want to be a little bit more careful on where it is you put these mega uppers.
Yup, and that one was very well placed. You know what? That made up for like 2 whips in a row. I'll give him that. That was a very good one.
Yeah.
So, all right, you're back in plus right now, and he is definitely trying to put himself into the lead, and he does. 51 to 34%. It's not a huge lead. Did I say that? I lied to you. Sorry about that. He's definitely like winning big time right now. Absolutely,
34%. You know, very early on your second stock for rDNA. Frost is going to go ahead and die. Unfortunately, to an abrupt down air that he probably was not expecting to get hit by.
Oh, wow. Okay, excellent setup. And you know what? A good follow-up, too. So definitely Frost is, you know, down on this match right now, but not out of it. He put his heart and soul into that S-Smash.
Had the right read, but rDNA drifted back outwards to not get hit. Maybe Frost definitely kind of like spaced himself out a little too far.
Let's see what rDNA does from the ledge. He does get caught by an up air, and he does put up the shield just in time. He's got to put up those dukes now because he's got to go on the offensive right now if he wants to keep this lead that he has.
Right.
It's offense time. You have your advantage state. Now put it to some good use.
He's back on the stage. He's getting nared. Trying to find his way back in. Good get up attack coming out from rDNA.
Yep,
doing a very good job of trying to like fight his way back on the stage.
Oh no, hold on. What's going on here? Okay, that could have escalated very quickly. I think he just got like a double jump off of him. Is what it looks like a footstool.
Yeah,
but
like a phantom footstool.
Yeah, it was like a phantom footstool kind of deal. That's really what saved him. Okay, the metal blade goes out. Very even last stock here. Tension is definitely high for the both of these two, especially for rDNA at ledge. Is going to be sent out. Bro really just projected himself into that side B, and you know what? That one paid out. Props to him. He really cares about his game.
Very good stuff to rDNA.